What is up, everybody? How's it going? And welcome back to the channel. So today I got a video of a couple items I picked up from Walmart, as well as I'm gonna let you guys know of an issue I had with a Bilstein shock or set of shocks, and show you guys what I got from Napa, which is actually a boot kit for some shocks. They're Rancho boots, but I'm putting them on Bilsteins. So please stick around, check out the video, and I'll see you guys there. Thank you for watching. What is up, everybody? How's it going? And welcome back to the channel. So I picked up a few items from Walmart like 3 days ago. And today is the 17th of March 2022. It is St. Patty's Day. Happy St. Patty's Day. I had to drop off my dog to the doctor for surgery. They're going to try to remove some of his cancer. Hopefully they'll get as much as they can. He's got a bunch of cysts growing. But before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe. Smush the bell notification icon for future updates. Alright, so I'm going to let you guys know about an issue I had with some Bilstein shocks. We're going to talk about these Rancho boots that I got to replace the bad boots, because when this issue happened, somehow the eyelet unthreaded from the shaft while I was going down the road. Hit a bump, it compressed. I must have unthreaded as it was compressing. I hit another bump again, it compressed it all the way, and because this is a bushing at the top system, it shifted out the way like this, bouncing on the dual bushings, and it literally shot down and wedged between the rim, and it started shaving my rim down. So we'll go over that. And when this shot back down, it actually ripped through the side of the boot. So I had my Napa rep get me a couple boots. He said that these are the only ones he could get. These are just Rancho shock boots. They're part number 39703. 19370. They're red. They were like $13 a piece, but I got $5 off. The receipt's right here for that. So we're gonna go over what I picked up at Walmart real quick. Picked up 3 movies and a couple other items. So I picked up 2 different candles, two different smells. These 2 are the same, and those 2 are the same, and I picked them up because they were $5 a piece. These things are usually like 12, 13 bucks. Yeah, $12.87 is what the sticker says. I got them for $5. These are Better Home and Gardens fir and frankincense. Highly fragrant premium wax blend: fir, cypress, frankincense, cinnamon, bergamot, and lemon leaf scent. They smell amazing. Kind of smell like manly scents to me, like what a guy would wear as deodorant. This one right here, they were also $5 a piece. It's a different color. This one's green, this one's like a brownish red, like a burgundy red. And this one is smoked cedar and snow. Highly fragranced premium wax blend: smoked cedar wood, pine, cade, jasmine, vetiver, and sandalwood scent notes. And this one smells really good too. I like candles. I'm not like obsessed with candles, but you know, candles have gotten me lots of things in life. Especially for my anniversary, stuff like that. I always like to cook a meal for my wife on our anniversary. You know, most of the time she's at work on our anniversary, so cook a meal before she gets home, and stuff like that. I light candles, put music on, you know, things that most men should do for their anniversary instead of forgetting their anniversary. And then these were $3.50. They're Wow Skin Science brand Red Onion Black Seed Oil Conditioner. Helps strengthen, soften, and restore shine. And these are all natural. I picked them up. They were $3.50. I picked them up. They're for my wife. You know, it says on the label for these, Repair damage, restores shine, strengthens hair. Naturally nourishes with Wow Skin Science red onion, black seed oil. Conditioner, plant powered by holistic essentials like red onions, seed extract, black seed oil to improve the look of frizzy, damaged hair with a fabulous fruity fresh fragrance. Ethically sourced and made in India. It's 100% vegan conditioner, replenishes moisture and boosts volume for gorgeous glossy looks naturally. And no, this is not a makeup or, beauty channel, but I wanted to give this information to you guys. I love surprising my wife and picking her up things. I buy her things all the time. She hates it that I spend money, but she doesn't like that I spend money on her. She actually screamed at me 5-6 years ago when for our anniversary I bought her a $1,000 diamond necklace. Just the way my wife is. But I thought I'd share it. If anybody sees this, at Walmart, give them a try. They do smell good. They smell very, very good. They also have like a really, really small nozzle. So, I'm sure they'll last quite a bit. My wife dyes her hair a lot, so that might help her get the luster back to her hair. I also picked up, these are for me and the kids. I wanted to see the new Resident Evil. It's for me and my wife. Welcome to Raccoon City. I wanted to see the new Eternals, and my kids wanted to see the new Marvel Eternals movie. And my wife wants to see The Kingsman, which is the third movie to the movie franchise Kingsman. Without the and the king, and man is one word, so it's Kingsman. So they changed the name. It's now The Kingsman, and this is supposed to be the story of how it all started. And they're all 4K like normal. The reason being is because I use the digital code, and I will upload the digital code, and then I can just log into my TV and go to my Vudu account or whatever account it is, because my TV has apps, and I can watch it 4K straight through my internet. I very rarely use the discs, but if you buy 4Ks, you always get a digital in 4K. And every other step down, you'll actually be able to choose between 4K, 1080p, 720p, 720i, 480p, 480i, so on and so forth. And then just another quick little note. These are the boots that I picked up just to replace the boots that ripped when the shock incident happened. So these are just Rancho boots. They're a standard 2-inch round, 2-inch shock boot for shocks that are 2 inches around. 39703-19370. Reference number is RS 1937. It is single. You can see Florence, Arizona. It came on truck 5. It was a night special. It was overnighted. My Napa rep got them overnighted to me. And these do just a simple, they just take a simple zip tie to lock them around. Nothing like hugely special or anything like that. This one I opened because we weren't sure if it would fit. It does have the zip tie on the outside, and it is open. It does fit, no issues. So I'm going to bring you guys up a little bit just for a second. And the way these, let me turn you guys this way. So the way these shocks mount in the truck, so this goes into the shock perch at the top of the body. This section of the shock physically mounts through this eyelet right here, mounts to the bottom of the axle. Well, somehow, while I was going down the road, I hit a bump somehow, because it's bizarre. This still threads. It still threads and attaches, no issue. That's what's bizarre. That's what I find odd about it. And the issue is somehow, even though this was mounted to the axle perch, and this was going, you know, up and down as I just compressed it, somehow it came unthreaded, and this was just still mounted to the axle perch, and somehow I guess this, when I hit a bump, it compressed all the way down, and then, or it compressed slightly and it popped out, and it probably was hanging onto the side right here on the side. And I hit a bump going into the Home Depot parking lot. It must have compressed it a crap ton. And what happened, I believe, is the bushing, because these bushings are a little bit hard, and they're not as squishy, but they had enough squish in them to allow the shock to tilt like this and bounce while I hit the bump. And I think when I hit the bump, it tilted this way on the bushing, and the shock extended. And the way this was set up is this boot was like that. It's attached like that. And what happened, I think, is when it compressed and it slid, the boot was still attached to the bottom of this, because I cut the other section of the boot off. So there was another section of the boot right here that I cut. It right here is where it ripped. This literally went through the boot, the side of the boot, because this was still mounted, and it went through the side of the boot that was sitting here. Went through the side and it got wedged. Literally just like this. Literally got wedged like this on the very edge of the inside of the driver's side rim. And I heard this massive, horrifying, horrible, like nails on a chalkboard sound. Because these threads and this shaft are hardened, and the rims on my truck are aluminum. So it actually shaved like 1/32 of the actual curved section where the rim goes from the bead to the, or not the tire, but the inside of the rim, where it smoothly curves from the outside of the rim to the inside of the rim. It shaved off some of that metal, but you know, these are really hard. They're like hard like a coffin nail, because it threads back on. I do not know how it unthreaded. I understand vibration and all, but I have no idea how it unthreaded. It's unrealistic, you know, mathematically and scientifically. Every possible theory I've come up with, I can understand how it happened based off of that. You know, I can't understand how it unthreaded, because this is stationary and this was extremely tight on the bushings. It was extremely tight. Like, I couldn't turn it on the bushings by hand, so I don't know how the internal shaft, you know, you could see I can turn the shaft without turning the body. But I don't know how it turned, because this is mounted and this was stationary and this side was stationary, and I don't know how the thread unthreaded. That's the only thing that doesn't make any sense to me. I can understand how it compressed and then tilted and then shot out and got wedged. I just don't understand how this physically unthreaded. It's just bizarre. But these are perfectly fine. I do have a brand new set of these exact shocks. These are Bilstein, or Bill Stein. I'm probably saying it wrong, but these are Bilstein B8 5100 series shocks, model number 33-187174. And these were superseded by 33-3131 something. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up for you guys and put it in the description below or something. But it's odd. I don't know. I can't explain this. I can't explain the unthreading, because the threads are perfectly clean on this guy. These threads are perfectly clean. No issues. You know, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reboot it, because I took out one of my brand new ones, because I have a set of these brand new. And I literally threaded this back on, and the funny thing is this happened at Home Depot. Coming into Home Depot, all I did was unmount this top, pull the whole shock out, and I just drove home with one shock, you know, not attached, because, you know, that the 2000 4Runners have, or third gen 4Runners in general, they have coil springs in the rear. So, you know, I figured to be safe, no big deal. I've done it before on other vehicles. And then I got about a mile down the road, and the other one did the exact same thing on the passenger side. And I had to literally unmount this, you know, pull it out, and cut the boot, and then, you know, I see if I could thread this guy, the eyelet, back on the other one, and that one threads perfectly fine. The rod isn't bent, the shock isn't bent, the eyelet isn't broken. You know, this I cut with a razor blade. Let me turn the camera for you guys, but... So this guy right here, I cut with a razor blade to cut the rest of the boot off because it you know, it was giving me issues. So this, there's nothing wrong with the welds. I called Bilstein. They asked me to send photos. They had never heard of this issue. The threads are perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with them. I told them I could literally reattach the eyelet, thread it back on, put it back in, and, you know, have no issues. The only reason it's still out here and it's not on the truck is because of the fact that I wanted to bring it to your guys' attention. I did do a short, like, 1-minute video also on this issue. I've just never, ever, in my entire life, have ever seen this. I've seen hardened shafts snap. I've seen them shear. I've seen, you know, shock bodies completely crumple. But, you know, like I said, I literally went and grabbed this one. I threaded the eyelet back on this one, just like this. And you can see it threads smoothly. It doesn't hang up. I threaded this back on. I compressed this. I grabbed a new one and I compressed that one as well. And took the bungee strap off of it and compressed it all the way down. And I held them up and saw how fast they both released. And this one releases with the same speed as a brand new one. So this one's not very old. It is a little dirty. I did take this and clean it in the parts washer to get it clean. So that way everything was clean when I put a new boot back on. There's no leakage. No leakage out of the seals or anything. This is a perfectly good shock. Same with the passenger side one that came off. Now this shock also doesn't belong on this truck. This shock is actually meant for a 2003 to 2020, I believe, 4Runner, which is the 4th and 5th gen. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it was 2003 to 2015, which is 4th gen, and then 5th gen was 16 to 22. But they all take this specific shock. And reason being, it doesn't actually match the 2000 year model or 3rd gens of any year, which is 96 to 2002, is because the 3rd gens are actually lower to the ground. Mine all of my 4Runners have lift kits in them. So this is the shocks that go on a 2003 as an example, 4th gen, 1st gen, 4th gen. They have a bigger body or a taller suspension lift in them stock. So the suspension is taller. So, but my thought is I'm just going to I'm gonna Loctite these with red Loctite. I actually picked up some. I needed some more Loctite, and I picked up some gel red Loctite, so that way this won't come apart again at all. So, you know, I just put the red boot on it. It looks kind of cool. Bilsteins or Philistines usually come with black boots. This one has a red. I think it looks good with the red boot, to be honest. I think it looks real good, actually. Thread this guy back on for now. I'm not going to leave it that way. And then I'll just attach it with a zip tie at the bottom, attach it with a zip tie at the top, and it's good to go. Looks good. But I do have some Loctite. I actually picked this up at Napa yesterday. So this is the Permatex gel thread locker. Great thing about the gel and the chapstick style, you know, glue stick style or chapstick style Loctites is that they do not drip. So you can literally be hanging upside down and just and apply it, and it will stick there no matter what. But just wanted to give you guys some updates, give you guys some interesting information. I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me today and checking out the video. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, smush the bell notification icon for future updates. Go check out my Amazon affiliate links, my Acme Tools affiliate links, my DJI Electronics affiliate links, as well as my Ohio Power Tools affiliate links. Again, happy St. Patrick's Day. One last thing, if you guys are stuck around to the end, I got contacted by Acme Tools. I've been an affiliate of theirs for well over 10 years now. They finally turned around and contacted me today on St. Patty's Day and asked me if I would be, if they can add me to their highest tier of affiliate, and they would like to send me tools for me to do videos on for you guys. They would like me to do more videos on their company, and they're willing to send me any tools that I would like to bring to the channel. So you guys, if you guys stay all the way to the end of this video, leave your comments on what tools you would like to see. I don't care if it's Makita. You know, I have Makita 18 volt and 36 volts. You guys want to see some of the 40 volt tools? Let me know. You want to see some of the 80 volt tools? Let me know, that just came out. You guys want to see more Ryobi? You want to see more DeWalt? You want to see more Makita? You want to see more Metabo? You want to see more Metabo HPT? You want to see more Milwaukee? Or any brand that they sell, Rigid, Hart, Ego, you know, Troy Built, any tool that you find on their website, whether it's power tools or hand tools, you guys leave comments in the description below. I will contact them. My rep is going to be calling me tomorrow. We're going to talk about a couple items that I'd be interested in doing some videos on. And, you know, and by the time you guys see this, it might be January of next year, even though it's March of this year. I've got a lot of videos. I haven't decided if I'm going to release this one, like, right now and early or not. I don't know yet. But even if it's a year from now, your comments will still matter, because I will relay them to my rep when I get them. So if you guys want to see some different tools on the channel, you guys let me know. Maybe I'll do a poll on the community section of the YouTube and see what you guys would like to see more of. Who knows? Just leave comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have an awesome, awesome rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. Peace! One last quick glance. Peace, everybody. Happy St. Patty's Day.